So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Broken arm! Broken arm! Broken arm!
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
Today's video takes us to East Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to the City Hall and the Sheriff's Department, where we find the Long Island Frauditor pushing the envelope just a bit too far, and he's ejected from the building, claiming he was assaulted and has an ankle injury. Oh, dearie me, the poor lad. Enjoy.
Today we are at the City Hall here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We are here today to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants respect our rights and treat us with respect.
We know this frauditor respects no one, yet he wants everyone to respect him. So we know from the get-go, this is not going to turn out well for the frauditor. Let's sit back and enjoy.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Sir, do you need some help?
I'm sorry?
Do you need some help?
No.
Why are you filming East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office?
The East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office? Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Let's see. You are? Let's see. Deputy Champagne, do you have, give BB and call back up. Give BB and call back up.
Call backup for what? Can I get your name, ma'am? What are you calling backup for? She's calling BB and she's calling for backup.
Yes, indeed. She's calling for backup. Any normal person would think to themselves, oh, maybe I should leave. But you're far from normal, and that pea brain you have doesn't function so well, does it, Frauditor?
For what? For filming the East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Department? Doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Inside of a public building, City Hall. I guess backup has arrived. How you guys doing today? How you doing?
Oh, Frauditor, you're being ignored big time. Another reason to consider leaving, but I know you won't. Let's see what happens next. It should be a doozy.
A few minutes later.
I guess more backup arrived. Excuse me, sir?
Turn the record off.
Turn it off?
Yeah.
For what?
Turn it off now.
Sir, I would ask you to I would ask you to de-escalate. You're putting your hands on me. You need to stop.
Turn it off.
Yes, you can. This is a public building, like you just said.
This is a building.
You work for Internal Affairs?
That's right. Now,
And you're acting like this?
Turn it off.
I'm not turning it off, and you don't touch me again. I'm leaving. For what? This is a First Amendment protected activity.
Okay, disobey an officer.
This is not. This is not disobeying. This is a constitution. Get me a supervisor, please.
I was wondering when he was going to ask for a supervisor. Remember, frauditors are Karens in disguise because they both want someone in charge, and both of them are as dumb as a bag of rocks. Case closed.
This is a constitutionally
right now.
this is a constitutionally protected activity, sir. I'm not breaking any laws.
You're not.
No
I'm not breaking any laws. You're opening up yourself up for civil litigation. You guys are unbelievable. What is your name?
William.
What? Williams? And what's your name?
Cartwright.
Cartwright?
Come on out.
Why it says S. Bell? Why are you lying? Why are you lying about your name? Why are you lying?
Sir, don't talk to me like that. Get out.
Why are you lying? Stop pushing me out the building. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Get out the building.
What's wrong with you?
Get out of
Give
the
me your
building.
supervisor. Give me your supervisor. Give me your supervisor.
That was rather quick, wasn't it? I don't think I've ever seen Sean put out of a building that quickly before. Of course, he's not finished yet. The video has another 22 minutes to run. I would never subject anyone to 22 minutes of his whining and crying, but we're just going to hit the highlights here. Now wait just a minute because the best part's ready to come up now.
Give me your supervisor. Get me your supervisor. Oh my God. You saw it, right? Come on, man. My ankle. They don't push me down the stairs. Can I get your number, man? Can you just tell them to me on camera so I can, I'm not gonna post it nowhere for your number, but I'll take it down to my phone. Hold on. Please. No, man, they just manhandle. It's my constitutional right. What's your number? Yeah, it's a public building.
You notice how long it took the poor lad to realize something was wrong with his ankle. He was still outside asking for a supervisor. He walked down the steps, and then as soon as he asked this gentleman for his phone number, now his ankle hurts. Man, if there's something wrong with your ankle, you would know it right away. I'm an expert on these matters.
5 minutes later.
Excuse me, sir. I'm talking to this deputy right here. I was just assaulted by, I don't know who. He said a constable. I showed him the video. A constable, some other deputies. Okay. They pushed me out of City Hall and threw me down the stairs. And it's all on video. My ankle's hurting.
They threw you down
the stairs? They threw me down the stairs. I have it on video. They threw me down the stairs. Do you know why? Because I was peacefully exercising a constitutionally protected right, which is filming.
If you can't film in there.
There is no policy against filming in there, and plus I have a constitutional right to film in there. And even if that was the case, you trespass me from the building. You don't throw me out of the building.
For those of you who may not know, this is the idiot behind the camera. And he decided one day while he was unemployed that he was going to be a constitutional crusader. He plays stupid games, and most of the time he wins stupid prizes. That's his life.
Okay, let me call him.
And you're a sergeant? Yeah, come here. Come here. You're gonna pay for this legally.
You're not gonna start threatening people.
I said legally, sir. Legally. That is not a threat. That is not a threat. The Supreme Court has ruled you cannot threaten somebody with legal action. That's not considered a threat. He's one of the ones that assaulted me, sir. I got it on video.
Look here, sonny boy. Unless you have another camera angle, what we all witnessed was certainly not assault of any kind. So I think you're dead in the water here, brother.
You're nothing but a thug with a badge. And I got a witness, sir, who said he's willing to write a statement. He was walking out the same time as me. Here is the guy who assaulted me. I didn't break the law. I'm not giving you no ID. You need to have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've broken the law in order to demand ID. And your sergeant should know that.
Listen to me. You invading these people's privacy in the
You have no expectation of privacy in public, sir.
You interrupting me while I'm talking.
Okay, go ahead.
You up here videotaping these people on the job. You can't do that.
They are public servants, sir. I sure can.
You cannot video people. No, you can't.
Yes, I can. They're public servants.
I I don't like the word public servants. It reminds me of domestics, maids, chauffeurs, butlers, people of that nature. But it also harkens back to the time of slavery here in the United States. I just don't like that term at all.
There's no expectation. There's no what law? What law did I break, sir? What law did I break?
You broke Privacy Act. You can't video people.
Common sense. Are you common sense enforcement? Are you common sense enforcement?
You don't even know who you are.
You lied about. He lied about his name. I asked him what his name was. He said something totally different from what's on his shirt.
Let's see ID card.
I have not broken the law. Are you going to arrest me if I don't give you ID?
I'm at the time you get the ID because
Sergeant, I'm asking. Sergeant, you know I'm in a public. Sergeant.
Let me speak to him. Yeah. That would be okay.
Wait.
Okay.
You better relax, man. You're about to. You already violated my civil. You already violated my constitutional rights, and you cannot just get ID from me unless I've broken the law.
I need your ID to write my report.
No, you do not. You can put good citizen in it.
Look, Sean, we all know you're far from a good citizen, and I like when you use the moniker Abraham Lincoln or Ben Franklin. You're a bloody idiot. That's what you are.
You'll get it when I sue you. You'll get it when I sue you. How about that?
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. S. Bell.
We'll talk to him.
Sergeant.
Okay.
Sergeant Shavers.
Here's the thing. I know the videos on YouTube. We use them as a training thing.
I hope so. Obviously not, sir.
Right. Well, not everybody sees all the videos. Some people don't even YouTube. Some people don't even Facebook. They don't see the videos. But the thing is, if there is a provision in this building, since it is a governmental building, it's not technically a private or a public building, it's a governmental building. If there's a provision for no videoing, then you cannot video in there.
Pardon me, Sergeant. You seem like a nice enough guy, and you're well versed in what you say. However, it's all falling upon deaf ears, because Sean doesn't care. He has a so-called constitutional right to interrupt daily life for people who really have a job. I think that's his problem. He lost his warehouse job many years ago, and ever since then, he's become a frauditor.
Unless you do the request for public records release.
That's what I was trying to do, a public records. That's why I'm working on a story for City Hall.
You can't video until you get permission. Once you get the records.
I respectfully disagree. It's a City Hall, sir. It's open to the public. It's paid.
Building.
But it's a public building. It's paid for by taxpayers.
Correct.
And there is no signs.
There is a governmental building.
Okay.
It's not a Walmart.
That doesn't. I understand that. It's not a private thing.
Okay, I just wanted to make
No, I understand it's not a private building.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is there's no signs, number one. And even if there was, the correct thing to do for these officers to do were to be to trespass me from the building.
Correct. Which
would mean me voluntarily walking out of the building.
But
That's
I
it.
didn't see any of that.
Okay, but I have it on video of them throwing me out of the building.
I'm not.
Again, moron, I don't believe you were thrown out of the building and injured like you claim. You're definitely going to need a different camera angle to substantiate your claims. Oh, dearie me.
On your video. Well, I mean, I am.
No,
now.
but I have video of it.
Listen to me, okay? I was not on the steps. I was not even outside to witness this. So I'm not saying you're a liar. I'm not saying he's a liar. Whatever happened, happened. Whether you have it on video, that's good. You have your ammunition to do whatever you need to do with it.
Yeah, I want to press charges. That's what I want to do with
that's
it.
That's fine. That's absolutely.
It's on video, and I can show it to you right now.
I don't need to see it.
Why don't you need to see a crime, sir? It's a crime.
Because it's not. Like I said, I wasn't there. I didn't see this. You have
that makes logically that makes no sense. That's somebody robbed the bank and you weren't there at the bank to see them rob the bank. So you didn't see it, so there's nothing you can do?
The poor lad is about to have a temper tantrum. Oh, he wants the sergeant to look at his video and make an arrest. But it's not going to happen because nobody cares about you, Sean. You shouldn't have been in there in the first place.
But the thing is, I just heard from another witness that you did not fall.
But I didn't.
You did not fall. You knelt down. That's what I heard. That's what I was told.
But I can show you on video.
I don't need to see the video.
Okay.
The video, that is your evidence to do whatever you need. So I tell you what, let me call my supervisor.
Okay.
Hey, Chief.
Hey, man, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Well,
not too well.
Someone out here to take your report, but we So you're pressing charges against him, correct?
Correct. I want to press charges against both of the officers that threw me down the steps.
They threw you down the steps.
I have it on video.
You have it on video?
That is correct.
Notice the surprised look on the chief's face. Oh, you have it on video. Nah, he doesn't really have it on video, Chief. It doesn't show what happened. It just shows him being ushered outside, but in no way does it show him with an ankle injury as he's claiming. That's going to be tough to prove in court.
I have it on, and I have a witness that he gave me his number. His name is Ronald. He was walking outside of City Hall with me at the same time. And as he was leaving, he said that I will be a witness. I saw what they did to you. I will write a statement.
What I need you to do for me, if you're filing a complaint against my two officers, I need you to come to my office and see my internal affairs guy and fill out a report, and we'll carry it on. We'll do an internal investigation, and I'll notify my supervisor, if that's fine with you.
Wait, what's going on, baby?
Ma'am, I was peacefully filming in City Hall. I'm a journalist. I was gathering content for a story.
Pardon me, ma'am, but this man is not a journalist. He simply posts video on YouTube. Now he thinks he's a journalist, so you take it from there.
This gentleman over here and another gentleman that just left, they came up to me, said you can't record in a public building. It's illegal to record in a public building. I told them I have a constitutional right to film in public. We have freedom of press in this country. They grabbed me, pushed me in the elevator. I said, okay, I'll leave. They take me out of here, and I said, what's your name? As they're pushing me out the door, I said, what's your name? He tells me a name, I forgot it now, but he tells me a name that's not his name. He lies to me. Okay. I said, that's not your name. Your name says S. Bell on it.
What do you expect us to do now?
So, and then he took me, let me finish, please. Okay. And then he took me, and then he threw me down the steps right here in front of a witness where I'm hurt, my ankle's hurt. I'm going to go into urgent care over it to get it x-rayed.
Talk about wasting resources, going to urgent care for an x-ray. Your ankle is not broken, sonny boy. You wouldn't be able to stand there. Trust me when I say that. Now, why do you want to be a liar and say you were thrown down the steps? If you were thrown down the steps, we would have seen your camera angle tumble over and over. Now, that didn't happen.
But, again, completely unconstitutional, violation of my rights, and it's all on video, ma'am. It's completely, and then he says, give me your ID or you're going to go to jail. He says, because, I said, for what? I said, I haven't committed a crime. Your officers don't seem to know the law. You need reasonable, articulable suspicion to demand ID from somebody that they've committed a crime.
So listen to me right now, okay?
I'm listening.
We're here to ask you exactly what do you expect from us? What do you want us to do? And what
I want to press charges against the two officers who blatantly assaulted me on camera.
So take them.
Jolly good indeed. The poor lad's gonna need a safe space to be sure. Oh, and maybe a bit of chocolate chip cookies as well.
To the office and have a seat and write out your statement or whatever you want to do.
And I could give you the number for the witness as well.
That's fine. They'll take you
so you can contact the witness.
Okay.
All right.
And you are Constable Williams?
Constable Williams, yes, sir.
And Chief Hatch, Byron Hatch. I'm going to record inside the building. Then we're not going to go inside the building. It's a public building, sir.
After all that just transpired, he still wants to push people around and record in the building. What is wrong with this guy? He is more than a few cans short of a six-pack. There's something really wrong with this guy.
10 minutes later.
Now, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor when we start taking all your information and stuff like that. I need you to stop recording. I know it's your Second Amendment. It's your right to be able to record in a public building, but I ask, due to our investigation, that you let us.
Sir, I was just, to all due respect, I was just assaulted by two law enforcement officers. I don't trust anybody, so I can't stop recording. So whatever that needs to happen, that I can't.
This is exactly what I said in the beginning about respect. Sean doesn't respect himself, so how could he possibly respect anyone else? The chief is politely asking him not to record, and he is saying, look, I'm going to record. I don't care what happens.
Many minutes later.
Everything that occurred, your phone number, your information for me. When you finish, I'll come up. I'll give you about maybe 10-15 minutes. I'll come back out, get it from you.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Make sure you leave us our contact number.
Okay.
So we can reach you. Okay.
Okay.
Let you know what transpired.
Okay.
Okay.
Will do.
All right. All right. Do you have your ID on?
I don't have an ID on me. I can give you my full name though and date of birth.
Just put all that in.
I'll put that in here, okay?
Frauditors never show ID. Are you kidding me? That would be a violation of their Fourth Amendment rights.
No. I'm gonna put my name, my date of birth. I'll give you all my information.
I'm not even looking at it. This is going to our internal affairs.
Okay.
Department since allegedly.
It was one of the internal affairs. One of the people was internal. I saw it said IA. One of the gentlemen that was pushing me. He didn't give me his name, but it says IA on it.
Okay.
So
well, we'll look into it.
I just don't want the guy who did it to be investigating it.
Write down the information that you know.
No, I'll write down everything and the witness and everything.
Thank you.
All right.
15 minutes later.
All right, guys. So we're just getting out of the city hall here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Wow, that was a crazy experience. As you guys saw, I was assaulted by 2 constables, one that actually works for internal affairs, another one that was just a regular constable.
Well, there you have it, folks. Stupid is as stupid does, and this guy is stupid. Now, I'm waiting for a follow-up to see what happens at urgent care. Oh, the poor lad had his ankle hurt. Oh, he may have had a sprain, but it's definitely not broken, because if it were broken, he couldn't put any weight on it, and he would be yelling and screaming at the top of his lungs. Believe me when I say that. If you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.